Hello and welcome back to the Emotionless podcast. Now, a lot of the shit we've been talking about recently has been very dark, very serious, very series oriented. And this is another series, but it's kind of a fun and light series while getting kind of dark and weird and kooky. And this series is, drumroll please, Roommates! Cue title card. I hope that was long enough for the audio to play. I have no idea because I'm recording this before I choose it. So, roommates. I think at some point or another, if you're like over the age of 20, you've had to live with roommates, whether you've liked it or not. And it's most likely been at college. Love that. Love that. Love that. Now, I have quite the boatload of stories for you. But this story is going to be called The Secret Blowjob. Yes, The Secret Blowjob. And this is actually one of my first and worst experiences with a roommate. And it's kind of funny because we're like sort of friends, sort of not. I think we're friends, he doesn't. I think we're friends and he hates me. And I would consider myself friends with the other party who I'm going to leave out of this. I'm going to leave everyone out of this for their own well-being. I'm going to leave everyone out of this, but I'm going to leave her. I'm going to leave everyone out of this because I don't think any name should be brought into this, and I don't think that's necessary. So, roommates. Typically, you share a room with someone, and typically they're pretty respectful of your personal space, your personal boundaries, and what you may consider too far. But then there's other parts who don't care. They think they're better than everyone else. They don't really care what you think. They don't really care how you feel. You would think a roommate would be respectful. So I had this roommate. He was my first roommate. Well, he was kind of my first roommate ever because I went to a boarding school. So he was my first roommate when I was like really living on my own with like real freedom. And right off the bat, he seemed a little weird, but he was nice. And we made some jokes. We got along. We had a good time, Fast forward a couple nights in, and I hear some movement. I hear some giggling while I'm sleeping. I don't think anything of it. I don't think anything about it. I'm like, whatever, do it. Have fun. Be you, right? And he's sleeping with a girl, and I'm thinking nothing's happening because what reason would I have to think that something's happening? I don't have a reason, so I don't think anything's happening. We had that earlier in the night created our roommate contract, and very clearly on there it said, and this was something the college had already printed on the thing, not something we wrote, no opposite sex spending the night. That was like their cardinal rule, so to speak. That was like their one and done, no ifs, ands, or buts, or negotiations, And so I'm sleeping and whatever, and we wake up at like 7 o'clock the next morning, and the other party is what I'm gonna call this person, falls out of the bed. I cry laughing because it was funny, because they just went thunk on the floor, and I thought it was funny. Probably looking back, that was kind of rude, and I'm sorry if you're watching this, I don't mean that to be rude. God, I hope you don't watch this. I thought it was funny. They're laughing, they're giggling. I don't really know. Well, he's laughing and giggling. I'll just say, she doesn't seem as passionate and excited. Get into that later. She doesn't seem as hyper, if you will, about what happened. And that will make a lot more sense later. Oh my god. So, we have our day, we go to our classes. I think I have a class with him, I don't remember, maybe I don't. And we move along. And we come back later the day, and all of me and my friends want to watch the Titanic. I have never watched the Titanic at this point, so I'm really excited. So we grab my TV, we have a whole bunch of blankets on the floor, we have a big movie party, there's like 16 of us, and we're all watching the Titanic. And this girl and him go back to our room. And, of course, the first thing that comes to my head is, oh god, they're gonna fuck. And I'm just like, I scream back to them, put a sock on the door! You either know what that means or you don't. And I probably didn't scream that, because that sounds very, bold, and I'm not very bold. Well, not in person. Online, I'm very bold. Because people can't punch me online. This is where your problems come from, Logan. This is why you have problems. Anyways. So, I am, watching the Titanic, enjoying it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to my room and get, a blanket or a pillow. I don't remember. Maybe it was some food. I really don't honestly remember, and I don't think it's important to the story. And the door's wide open, and she's doing the ooey gooey. Giving him a blowjob. Cool, great. You know what? Glad for you. Wish it was me. Glad for you. Well, actually, I don't wish it was me, because I don't ever want to blow this kid. But I wish I could blow someone. Hi, I'm gay. But, good for you. Hope it tastes good. Wear a condom. Don't get STDs? I don't know. I didn't really say anything. I just ran back to the living room. I was like, and the girl comes out chasing me. And first, she, takes a big swig of water and, spits it in the sink. I'm like, thank you. And she goes, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what? And then she pulls me outside of the apartment. And she's like, so, you remember when you were sleeping last night? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I was kind of blowing him. And I'm like, this. And then she starts crying. And she puts her head on my shoulder. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And this girl starts bawling. And she goes, he forced me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, he what? He forced me to suck it. Who, when I tell you that, fan, can you not? Thank you. When I tell you my temper went up 4,000 notches, I'm not even kidding. My temper soared to new heights higher than fucking Aladdin. Oh my god, did I lose my shit right then and there. And this kid, not only did he let a girl suck his dick while I was sleeping in the same room, but he forced her when she didn't want to do it. She wanted to suck him off. She was attracted to him. But she didn't want to do it in the same room while I was sleeping. And she told him that several times, and he made her do it anyways. Oof. There's a lot of things that I will ignore. But forcing someone to do something sexual without their consent, nope, that's a big in my book. So I go and confront him, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? You let this girl blow you while I was sleeping in the same room after she asked you not to? And she's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, why? You're gay. I figured you wouldn't care if you saw my dick. That was me throwing the microphone. You're gay. I thought you would be fine with it. Where do you even think to say something like that? Where does that even occur to you as remotely acceptable? I'm sorry, what? You're gay, I thought you'd be fine with... No! Just because I'm gay doesn't mean shit! Just because I'm gay doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I'm gay. What do you want about it? Do you want to fight about it? Just because someone's gay does not mean that they want to see your penis. Listen, straight boys, okay? Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I want to suck you off. I want to suck half of you off, but that's besides the point. Just because someone's gay does not mean they want to suck and touch and fuck every penis they see. That's not how it works. In the same way that you're only attracted to certain girls, I'm only attracted to certain guys. Wow, I know that's a crazy concept, but that's the truth. So get it through your little penis, little tiny 4-inch penis brains, okay? Okay. It is so enamoring to me that he thought this was okay. So I ignored it at first. I mean, I'm obviously pissed at what he said, and I told the staff about that, but I didn't tell the staff what he did. I just told him that he said it's okay. He made this insult when he was nude in front of me, and, you know, I made up a little bit of a lie, which I probably shouldn't have done because I got called for that later. But, you know, they didn't do anything about it because this is this college, and your problems are not important to us because we're getting paid, so we don't really fucking care. That's kind of their, like, motto. So, yeah. That's that story. I have many more exciting stories coming your way. So buckle up. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, fam. You know? I'm so annoying. More stories are coming at you. Excited to see you. And thank you so much.